support is an issue you may not think about every day. However, every minute is pulling money out of your pocket. Fox 31's Matt Pritchard connects us to part one of this special report. Support us.
Tying the knot in Georgia often means coming unraveled just a few years later. Reports indicate that marriages in the state have a 60% chance of ending in divorce, leading to plenty of child support cases and a majority of them delinquent on payment.
Particularly since the recession in both this area of the country and, I understand, nationwide, most particularly throughout Georgia.
In Dougherty County alone, 2,794 child support cases have been open since 2010, and many of those still aren't paying their dues.
If you choose simply not to pay, or simply to pay a lower amount without seeking court approval, then you are in contempt of court, which is punishable by imprisonment or the loss of certain licenses.
Mothers that have gone through this issue say oftentimes a father that isn't paying will take jail bars over shelling out the cash.
Like I had the issue where he was hiding and served time in jail just to keep from paying, just didn't want to pay. And to tell you the truth, I can't tell you now why.
But you might be sitting there thinking, how does this affect me? I don't pay child support. Well, among those 2,000 cases, 693 of them are delinquent on payment. In 2010 alone, over 300 people failed to pay their child support. In 2011, just a bit over 200, and in 2012, just a little over 80. But each one of those, the sheriff's department has to find, and that's your tax dollars at work.
And it's a burden on the taxpayers, Matt, because every time we crank up a vehicle and we go out to serve a paper or go out and serve a warrant, the burden falls back on the taxpayer.
And it would help if these delinquent dodgers would stay in one place.
We have to go to location B, C, D, or repeat over and over and over, and for every trip out there you have salaries being paid to the deputies, you have the fuel cost of the vehicle to get you there.
And even once caught, the taxpayer is still hurting, while those convicted sit in your tax-funded jail.
We have to pay for him to sit in jail. He's in jail, I'm still paying, because you've got to pay for him to be there, the process. And
everybody I interviewed said the same thing. When that price tag isn't met, everybody suffers, especially children. Be sure and tune in tomorrow night for part 2 of Support Us, where we'll outline how these issues affect families over the course of a child's life. Matt Pritchard, Fox 31 News.